I was talking about the tools that we have used, and I will talk about them in details while we explain the case more and more, okay? So we have used a Agile assessment tool. It's a tool that was developed by us, Agile. We have experience in lean manufacturing, and the people who have developed this tool have experience in many countries in the world. They have worked in Switzerland, in Germany, in Poland, on the lean and operation excellence topics. So it's approved tools scientifically, and we have used it in many projects we are implementing. AVEX is industrial engineering software, which we use in our projects, and we are the authorized reseller for it. Successfully, we have implemented this software in Applied Science University. Thanks for Dr. Hanan, I think she has adopted this technology. We tried with the German Jordanian University, and they are going to do it soon, and some universities in Saudi. So it's changing the way that industrial engineering is being done, okay? Pipe racking system is an important thing that we have to talk about at the end of the session as well. And SketchUp 3D modeling, Six Sigma concepts, because I'm certified black belt, Six Sigma, and certified black belt in Lean as well. And some project management certificates. So swim lane workshops and root cause analysis to solve the problem from its root causes. So, what achievements we have done at Tahboub? So the first thing that we have done is savings in cash flow with the value of more than 0.5 million Jordanian dinar. That's improvements we have done at that. I think everybody wants money, especially in such difficult market in Jordan. We are suffering with trying to export products, trying to survive the difficult situation, and the only way to do this is through doing cost savings. Second thing, we have increased the productivity by more than 35 or 34%. Less required people to perform the job. It doesn't mean layoff, but it means that we don't really need them to do this job. By 20%, 22%, and we have less total lead time by 75%. What does this mean? It means that if you go to ask for a kitchen, it used to take you, for example, 10 days. Now it takes you only 3 days to get to a kitchen. So we have reduced the lead time by 70%. Space utilization, 65% improved in space utilization, and we have got a lot of plenty areas which are empty now, have nothing to do with. Good. So AVEX, what we have done. This is one of the tasks we have done. Simply you take a video of the process, and you use the software to analyze this video, and you say that this is adding value task, non-value adding tasks, and the waste. And we have found out that we have 78% in one of the processes, non-required time need to be removed from the process. We have changed the structure, removed the stuff. People looking for stuff, going around, the tool is missing. We have 2 stations next to each other, one person taking the tool of the other person. A lot of things causes the waste within the process. So we have eliminated all of these wastes, removed from the process, and we've got this achievement and removal of waste by 80%. This is one of the processes. So this is AVEX. This is one of the modules we have used in AVEX. There are other 5 modules, which is resource balancing. You cannot have 2 stations next to each other, and each one of them has different productivity rate. Each of them should have the same productivity rate, otherwise you will cause bottlenecks and issues within the project. So this is the second one is resource planning. We've got SMED, single minute exchange of die. You know Formula 1, right? When they changed the tires of the Formula 1 cars. In 1967, it used to take more than a minute and a half to change the tires of the Formula 1. In 2013, they achieved 12 seconds. Sorry, 1.6 seconds. 1.6 seconds to change the 4 tires of the car. Why? Because this is the concept SMID, single minute exchange of die. It means that you need to reduce this waste. Good. There are other modules related to ergonomics, so we check the people are they doing anything wrong, affect their back or repetition, and we have removed it from the process. There are other modules which is related to design for manufacturing, design for assembly, and such tools. Okay, that was one of the things we have done. Agile assessment tool. This is we call Clean House. and this is the one which I was telling about. So we have many areas regarding the lean house, people and just-in-time concept, the quick changeover, standardized work, 5S work area. And throughout the projects, among like 6-7 months, we have every time assessed the maturity of the lean implementation at Tahoe. In the beginning, before we started the project, we had 31%, and then 2 months later, it was 47%, and the third one, it was 1 month before the project was ended, it was 75%. So this is improvement of the maturity, and this is not the last, because lean is not a practice you implement. Lean is a journey, you just start, and then you continue doing it. So you have to do it again and again. It's not about just it's not one-time job. Okay, so after we have done this assessment, we decided what the action to do. We have increased the team capability. We have done 5S training to them, team roles, role plays, to increase the awareness. People need to understand what does 5S really affect me. Why? Every single factory in Jordan, anyone, if you work in a factory, if you have important visitor coming to visit the factory, that day we don't have anything to do, only cleaning, تعزيل المصنع, لأنه في حدا مهم جاي يزورنا. This is what usually happens. And in lean organization, you are always ready to be visited. As simple as this. And all the factories I have done, even if I am coming from a consulting firm, if I work with the manager there, المدير بيحكي يموف شيل الاشياء. شو الفكره؟ الفكره انه they want to keep the factory clean in front of people, but in reality they don't see the value of that. So this is what we are trying to build up by implementing the 5S. You can see some pictures before and after, and this is have great impact on the process because people keep searching for things. تعرفوا الكونسبت تبع الخليه بتلزم الحجه شيء المكان المضروب هذا 10 سنين بضل موجود. بتلزم خليها بتلزم وهذا الكونسبت في المصانع موجود. I have seen it. Guys, I've been in these factories. Things from 1975 and 78. 30 years is their part, and the guys say, hey, one day we'll use it. Oh my God, you've got money which if you just keep it in the bank, you will get interest for that and you earn money by that. So this is, we have it in all the factories. So these are some pictures of the 5S before and after the implementation. Toolbox before and after. Imagine how much time you need to find something. No open places, close everything, because if you have an open place, you just put things there. So always close it. All this, I don't need it, I just need this. So we had a place for it and just it's there. Some visual management, implementation of total productive maintenance. Each machine has its own responsible, his deputy, which machine, his mobile number in case something happened, need to contact him. Some visual management, improve the safety. No walkways in the factory, now we have walkways, it's a safe place. There is a case in a factory where same machine has cut the finger of a person 3 times in 2 months. Different people, because the same thing happened again and again. While safety it matters. We have implemented all the aspects of safety in Tahoe. Visual management for machines, where safe visitors can walk without safety shoes and so on. Visual management, okay, achievements. One of the big savings came from changing the concept of the manufacturing in the factory from being, okay, so how was the process? First, I received the order from the client, I sent it to the factory. The factory started manufacturing, and then once the customer ordered the kitchen, they start assembling the kitchen. Today, this is different. Today, the customer asks for the kitchen. We do nothing until he really wants it. We start assembling. We've got more than 80 kitchens in work in progress. Each kitchen costs around 5,000, let's say, on average. So this is 400,000 Jordanian dinar, or $600,000, more than 0.5 million. Just work in progress, wood material, which is left aside because what? Because I do not work in a lean concept. So here we have improved the space, transportation, how many times I touch the piece, transferring it from one place to another. And the storage as well, it was horizontal, we made it vertical, because every time if I want a piece from the bottom, I have to remove all the parts and then just take that part out. This is visual management. I'm going back. I see. This is the second time I see this one. Good. So this case as well, a lot of tasks because people are lazy. This is normal. ناس ما بيحبوا يشتغلوا خلاص. So usually if they try to, so the concept is that if someone else can do it, why I should do it? So we have assembly and we have, this is they call the Arabic way or Jordanian way of doing things. إذا في حد ثاني بيقدر يعملها خلاص هو يعملها ليش بدي أعملها؟ The concept is you don't, you have manufacturing and you have assembly. In the manufacturing, if the assembly can do it, so let's send it as it is. And that's what we have changed, is that everything should be done in own station, okay? This improved a lot the transportation cost. So here is the batch production. This is our Jordanian dilemma, let's say. I've been running around persuading people to move from the batch production to the single piece flow. And until today, I see a lot of issues. And one of the clients, which we have converted let's say from batch to one piece flow, has said to me, I'll tell you what he has said. شنو batch excuse me, I will say that now. شنو batch و single piece flow. batch production إنه ينتج أكثر من شغلة بنفس الوقت. single piece flow إنه ينتجها واحدة. كيف يعني؟ يعني simply لما مثلا أنا بدي أعمل سندويشة عندي two options. either بفتح الخمس سندويشات بحط عليهم حمص كلهم، بحط عليهم فلافل كلهم، بعدين بحط عليهم سلطة، بعدين بلفهم كلهم مرة واحدة. This is called the batch production. We as a human, God created us like batch production. The new concept, the other concept is the single piece flow, is that I don't touch other piece while this one is in progress. I complete one sandwich. I بخلص سندويشة واحدة بلف وبطلعها. This is the single piece concept, and this is what we are trying to implement with many manufacturing, which fit for this industry. And actually, all the factories that have completed many projects with them, we have converted it from the batch to the single piece flow, but not all of them definitely has adopted this concept. So this one has improved the productivity 30%. So يعني 10 أشخاص كانوا يطلعوا 100 مطبخ صاروا 10 أشخاص يطلعوا 130 مطبخ. Okay? There's 10 people having 100 kitchen now, 10 people have 130 kitchen per day. One piece flow is that two people next to each other, and then he has the wood stored in a vertical way, not horizontal. He takes it, assemble it next station, wrapped, and then taken out to the transportation or to the dispatcher. Here, regarding a piece of wood, it goes out of the machine, and because of adjustment in the machine, I have to do extra job, which is just like trimming. Now, after adjustment in this machine and improvement in the maintenance, we don't have to do it anymore. One thing which related to this is that there is a problem solving and there is a firefighting. And everybody here, بنشتغل احنا بنظام اسمه الفزعة. It's a Jordanian style called الفزعة, like firefighting. You go to the problem to make it happen again. We are good people. We are Jordanian. We are the best in the world, definitely. But in treating the problems and solving them, unfortunately not. So we have solved this problem because we really sent the problem to where it belongs by solving the root cause. This is the horizontal part which I explained earlier. Labels. There are a lot of labels placed on many parts of the kitchen, and there's no standard place to put the label. ما في مكان ستاندرد احط فيه الليبل. كل حد بيعمل اسمبلي شو اللي بيصير؟ اللي بيصير انه انا باجي بمسكها بصير ادور على الليبل وين مكانه. You get surprised انه هذا الحكي اخذ 20% من وقت الحد اللي عم يشتغل. Why? Because 20% of the time he's looking for the label. So we have standardized the label always at certain color. It has to be placed in that side. Okay? Always in the outside as well, in the outer not end. So we spoke about this. Okay. That's almost the case. Regarding the systems which we have used, I said Agile Assessment Tool, we spoke about it. I spoke as well about the Agile Assessment, who remembers? IMEX as well, or IMEX. And number 3 is this pipe racking system. I I think everybody has done a job with lean manufacturing concepts in the world. He is aware of what is lean systems. Lean systems, in a traditional manufacturing unit, what happens is that you have a person who thinks of the process, برسم البروسيس. بعد ما يرسمها هذا الحدا, he thinks of how the racking and the conveyor should look like. He calls the designer come in, and he starts, this should look like this should look like this, and then they send it to a manufacturer to manufacture these racks for them. All these racks are there for the rest of your life. Simply because I've seen the factories here today, there is a rack or a table working bench. If we increase the height of this one by 5 or 10 centimeters, it will solve a big issue. But what happens because, no, they cannot do it. Why? Because this is a welded racks. The concept of lean system is that, by the way, we have a booth now. You can just pass by, I can explain you more about it. Out of pipes, joints, and accessories, you can make whatever you want. So all these racks is made of lean systems. Because it's easy to implement and it's easy to adopt new improvements. Today, number one excuses in all the factories, they say, I told them, حكيت لهم، ليش ما تعملها؟ حكيت لهم المعلم ما بده أبصر. This is a standard Jordanian, let's say, not Jordanian, all the factories, labor concept. We have to adopt these systems in order to support the guys who want really to do improvements. Because to improve this, you just have to untie the bolts, adjust it, and then tie the bolts again. That's all. Just one thing I would like to say, there are a lot of lean tools. I don't have really the time to talk about all of them now, but many of our life things which happens every day is just, you can see these lean tools by understanding them more. I will be available until the end of the day if anyone wants to talk more about the things. And thank you very much. Thank you very much.